In light of 2 Samuel chapter 1, where David and his men learn of the death of Jonathan and King Saul and many other fellow Israelites, we can imagine the disciples of Jesus feeling much like David and his men when the disciples realized that their rabbi, their leader, was slain by crucifixion. No doubt they mourned. But before the ink was dry on the song of their lament, they received even more dramatic news. And that is that his grave was empty and that one of the ladies had seen the Lord alive and resurrected. So now their song of lament have turned to songs of joy. And Paul could write the famous words, "We do not want you to be uninformed, brothers, about those who are asleep, that you may not grieve as others do who have no hope. Therefore, encourage one another with these words." As Christians, do we still grieve? Well, yes. The humble in Christ grieve. We grieve with our mind on the kingdom. We grieve thoughtfully. We grieve because of personal loss. But we do not grieve without confidence, without hope, or without assurance. Grief is different than despair. We do not grieve as those without hope. Grief sees the hole that is left, but is confident in God that He will fill the void. Despair thinks that the hole cannot be filled at all. So as we process what we see in 2 Samuel chapter 1 and all this talk about grief, let us remember that we turn to the Lord in our grief and we do not despair. As you pray today, please remember Oscar Guyton and his family, our national change makers in Nicaragua. And also remember the Sumbwa Life Word broadcast that's heard throughout Tanzania.